Hello students, myself Hamza, your class teacher. Hope you are all doing well, and this year I am going to handle social science for you. Today I am going to start the first chapter of your history, that is Vijayanagar Empire. And you might have studied in your 6th standard about the Delhi Sultan, that is Alauddin Khilji. And as you all know, the rule of the Delhi Sultans continued even in the 14th century also. As a result, many South Indian kingdoms like Yadavas of Devagiri, Kakatiyas of Warangal, Hoysalas of Dwarasamudra, Pandyas of Madurai were all defeated. It was at this time Vijayanagar succeeded in creating a strong political power as a solution for South India's political issues. And in this lesson, that is Vijayanagar Empire, we are going to study about their contribution of political, social, economic, literary, art and architecture, and even the Battle of Thalikota, which was one of the main reasons for the decline of the Vijayanagar Empire. This Vijayanagar Empire emerged in the mid of 14th century, that is in the year 1336 AD, and lasted for 200 years, and they established their empire on the southern bank of Tungabhadra river by the sons of Sangama called Hara and Bukharaya, and they made Hampi as their capital city, and they served under Veeraballala III, the Hoysala king, and they made national emblem as boar. The important dynasties ruled Vijayanagar Empire were Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva and Aravedu, and they ruled from 1336 to 1646. So let us study now one by one the dynasties. The first dynasty was Sangama Dynasty. This dynasty was founded in 1336 by two brothers, Harihara and Bukka. These two brothers were feudatories to Kampli of Karnataka, and there is a legend associated with the founders. They originally served under the Kakatiya ruler called as Prataparudra Deva, and when the kingdom was overrun by Tughlaq, they shifted to Kampli. Kampli was overtaken by Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and they were taken to Delhi and they were converted to Islam. Later, they were sent by the king to suppress the rebellion in the Kampli. They converted back to Hinduism, and with the assistance and advice of sage Vidyaranya of Sringeri, they laid the foundation of the kingdom of Vijayanagara on the bank of river Tungabhadra. So firstly, we'll study about the important ruler of the Sangama dynasty, that is Harihara first. Harihara first was the first ruler of the Vijayanagar Empire. He extended his empire to Konkan coast areas of the west, the Nellore and Kadapa of east, to the Krishna river of the north and Kaveri river of the south. Like this, he laid the strong foundation for his empire. Harihara was succeeded by Bukharaya. Bukharaya, during his rule, his son Kampanna widened the empire by defeating the sultans of Madurai. This was explained in a book called Madura Vijayam, written by Kampanna's queen Ganga Devi. Bukharaya captured even Penagonda by defeating the Reddis of Kondavedu and included it to Vijayanagar Empire. After Bukharaya, Harihara II, Bukharaya II, Virupaksha II, Devaraya I, Vijayaraya ruled Vijayanagar Empire. The most important ruler of the Sangama dynasty was Devaraya II. During his period, he built a new army, including Muslim soldiers who had archery and horse taming skills. With the help of his army, he defeated Reddy leaders of Kondavedu, defended famous Mudugol Fort, Raichur and Bankapura by fighting with Ahmad Shah of Bahmani Sultan. His brave commander called Lakkanna Dandesha defeated the kings of Kerala and Sri Lanka and collected treasure and tribute in cash for them. He has also played a religious tolerance. He built jail and Vaishnava temple in the capital, and he permitted even to build a Muslim the mosque also. And he is known with the title called Gajaventigara, Gajaventigara, etc. The last ruler of the Sangamo Dynasty was Virupaksha. He was deposed and assassinated by his commander-in-chief Saluva Narasimha in 1485, and he laid the foundation of the Saluva dynasty. The next dynasty is Saluva dynasty, and they ruled from 1485 to 1505. Saluva dynasty lasted only for 2 decades, and in 1505 C, Veena Narasimha, the commander-in-chief of the last Saluva ruler, Immadi Narasimha, defeated and thus laid the foundation of the Tuluva dynasty. The most important and the greatest ruler of the Tuluva dynasty is Krishnadevaraya. According to one of the foreign ambassador, Robert Sewell, he states that Krishnadevaraya was uncommon brave king, intelligent soldier, and diplomatic expert. He defeated his enemies and extended his empire in the South India. He is one of the most famous king, and even according to Domino Payers, a Portuguese traveler, he is called Krishnadevaraya as one of the most feared and perfect king these could probably be. He is also known as Andhra Broja, was a very good writer and wrote famous books Amukta Malyada and Jambavati Kalyanam in Sanskrit. And in his court, there were 8 poets popularly known as Ashtadiggajas. Tenaliraman, as you all know, for his humor and wit, was present in his court. Coming to his military expedition, he seized Shivansamudra in 1510 and Raichur in 1512. In 1513, he captured Orissa and Warangal. In 1522, he captured Raichur from the king of Adil Shah Ismail Khan. He got released, the son of king who was imprisoned by Bahmani's prime minister, and restored him to power in Bidar. For this, he got the title Yavana Raja Pratishtapanacharya. Thus, he extended his empire from river Krishna in the north to river Kaveri in the south, Arabian Sea in the west to Bay of Bengal in the east. Apart from this military expedition, he also played a very important role in various other factors. He is a very good, able administrator. He has built large tanks and canals for irrigation. He developed even the naval power, understanding the importance of the role of the overseas trade. He maintained friendly relationship with the Portuguese and Arab travelers. He increased the revenue of his government. He patronized art and architecture. It was during his period the Vijayanagar Empire reached its zenith of glory. Thus, he was a great scholar too, and as I told earlier, his court was adorned by 8 scholars, and they were known as Ashtadiggajas. So, I'll end the class now. In the next class, I'm going to do the cultural contribution of the Vijayanagar Empire and the Battle of Rakkasathangadi in detail. Thank you, children.